could call Walter Mathis a collector, but that doesn't say enough. In fact, it's impossible to sum up his character and achievements in a single word. You need several words, like determined, and visionary, and generous, and most of all, preservationist. These words describe a savvy businessman who for almost half a century has devoted himself to celebrating and protecting the heritage of Texas, particularly his home city of San Antonio. Mathis's roots in San Antonio go back to the 18th century, so it's easy to understand why he cares about the city so deeply. He put that concern into action by serving as chairman of the city's Historic Review Board, where for an amazing 20 years, he set a high standard for the varied projects that made San Antonio a mecca for tourists and preservationists from all over the world. But Mathis has never been content to be merely a preservation mouthpiece. He's a doer, who since the mid-1960s has personally restored several South Texas properties, helped the San Antonio Conservation Society acquire a historic house as its headquarters, chaired a statewide commission that oversaw the award-winning restoration of the Texas Governor's Mansion. It's an understatement to say that Walter Mathis has a passion for preservation. Nowhere is it displayed more dramatically than in San Antonio's King William neighborhood, where Mathis bought a house in 1967. King William was a pretty scary place then, plagued by crime and decay, and friends thought Mathis was crazy. If you think that bothered him, you don't know Walter Mathis. He spent 2 years in a museum-quality restoration of his battered limestone landmark. When the work was done, he christened the place Villa Finale, vowing it was the last house he'd take on. He was wrong. Over the next several years, he purchased and restored more than a dozen houses in King William, an effort that helped lure other urban pioneers and eventually transformed the shabby area into an architectural showplace and a great place to live. What made Walter Mathis a passionate preservationist? Maybe it's a sense of history. He claims descent from the Alamo's last messenger. Maybe it's personal experience. He moved to King William because his previous home lay in the path of a proposed highway. Or maybe it's something simpler. Good business sense, a keen eye for value, the love of a challenge. Whatever its origin, the passion hasn't waned. Walter Mathis is still playing a major role in preserving the heritage of his beloved San Antonio. Even for non-Texans, that's something to celebrate.